Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I have a fun video to share with you guys. Instead of getting one Boxycharm this month, I decided I would up the ante and go ahead and go back to two. I tried that before and I was like, I don't know if this is a great idea. And then for some reason this time around I thought I would try that again. So I got two boxes to share with you guys for the May box. And then I also have my one box from April to share with you guys my final thoughts and opinions on those products that were in the box. So whether or not the box was actually worth the $21. Next month, which is the June box, it should be our bigger box. So if you are getting Boxyluxe, we should be getting Boxyluxe that month. So these are just the regular ones that are the $21 boxes. So let's go ahead and get started here with the box from April. I couldn't think. So the April box had a few things in here that were, I thought they were pretty good, but some things that I was just like not super impressed with. So the first thing, are these brushes. So these brushes are actually very nice. They washed up very well. My husband bought me this new brush washer and I tried them out in that brush washer and it worked absolutely amazing. So that made me very happy because I was worried. I thought, you know what, if I'm going to try any brushes in that thing first, I'll try something that I get in a subscription box, because if they fall apart, I'm not going to be too sad because I didn't spend a lot of money on them, correct? So I washed them in there and they came out perfect. I mean, I had no problems with them whatsoever. I love this brush. This brush is my favorite out of the three that I got here because I feel like this one is perfect for if you have a blush that's a little too bold and pigmented. You can go in a little bit at a time with your blush. You can go in and contour just a little bit with this one. You can do your highlight with this one. I really love this brush. I think it's just a face brush. What is this? Contouring brush. So it's a small contouring brush, but I'm going to use it for a multitude of things. I don't know about you guys, but I never use the brushes for what their intended purposes is. I use them for all kinds of things. The next one is this one right here. This is the large shader brush. This is not my favorite style of shader brush because it's like real bushy like this way, and then when you turn it, it's very thin. And I just don't love that style for some reason. I like the kind that are just like real fluffy all over. That's my favorite style of like blending brushes. But I mean, this one works. It's not terrible. It's just not my favorite style. So it's not one that I know that I'm going to be picking up very often. Now this one is just a typical packing brush in my opinion. That's what I call it. I don't think that's actually what it's called. A small shader brush is what they call it, but I call it a packing brush because they're great for just picking up your product and then tapping it into place where you want it to go. So I call it a packing brush. But I have a ton of these, so it's not really anything different. It's not anything extraordinary. There's nothing really fancy or special about this brush. I think it's just a typical brush. Am I happy that I got all three of those into the subscription box? Absolutely, because I love brushes. I have a giant brush collection over here. I have a drawer full of extra brushes just in case those are dirty. I can pull some clean ones so I don't have to go clean them. I'm lazy. So the next thing I got in here is from Artist Couture. So this is the Summer Haze. This is the Diamond Glow Powder. This is a little bit deep for me, but it does work. So I'm thinking as the summer goes on and I get a little bit more bronzy looking, that it's going to work even better. It's not super golden, but it definitely is a little bit darker than what I typically would use for a highlight. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. So it just has a little bit of a shift. When you shift it over this way, you can tell that it's just a little too dark for me. So if I put this on once I get more of a tan after we've gone on our cruise and everything, I think it's going to be beautiful then. So that's probably what I'm going to use it for. I think it might be actually an all over body glow type of product as well, to like make your collarbones pop like Tati does. I love when Tati like has herself all glowing up like that. So this is something I am excited to try out more once I get a little bit more of a tan. Plus, like I said, as we go on vacation, I think it's going to be great for that. As for now, it looked good on my cheeks, but it wasn't my favorite. I think it was a little too deep for my skin. It looked beautiful as an inner corner highlight though. So this is very, very poppin' too. So this is a very poppin' highlight. So I did not mind this whatsoever. I think they sell this brand here at Sephora. So if you're interested in trying it out and you didn't get it in your subscription box, definitely check out Sephora because I think they sell it there. The next thing is from Pure. So this is the Pure Festival palette. So when I got this, I was like so excited because Festival just sounds like it's going to be super exciting colors in here. But technically there's only two colors in here that's really exciting. You have your pink and your purple, and that's about it. These two over here are like glitter shades, and they're really thick and chunky, and I had a hard time dealing with those. You definitely are going to need to use a glitter glue if you're going to use those shades because they're very, very thick. But the rest of the palette I thought was fun. Was it my favorite? To be honest with you, no. It's just a mediocre palette with two pops of colors in here and some what are they called? I couldn't think now. Some sparkles that are like too chunky. So for me, this is not my favorite thing we've ever gotten from Boxycharm, but it's okay. I'm not going to complain about it because I love eyeshadow palettes. I love getting eyeshadow palettes. I have a whole dresser full of eyeshadow palettes, so obviously I do love them. So it's just not my favorite right now. I think that for some reason, I thought for sure they would have a lot more colors in here, be like some greens and some blues and some purples, and they got the purple, but just more variety of color, because Festival to me is not just bronzy and then some glitter. So I don't know, I just wasn't super excited about that one. What is the other thing in here? I think, oh, here it is. We have the Kristofer buckle. This is the Cashmere lip slip. This is really nice. I know when I first got it, I was a little upset because, not really upset, but I was just like, it's a little bit like it drug a little bit. It didn't have a nice smooth glide on, but after you've used it a couple times, it starts to glide on very, very smooth. I love the color to this. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is such a pretty color. It's perfect for me because that's like the color that I would love to wear all the time. I love the packaging to this. The packaging is absolutely, I don't know, it reminds me of, for some reason, it's reminding me of a multitude of things, but right now coming to head is Superman for some reason, like those, I don't know, there was a movie and there was something like this, like some sort of crystals or something that reminds me of the shape of this. I really like I really like this lipstick though. I think it's very nice. It wears for a good amount of time. It stains my lips a little bit, which I appreciate because sometimes I like to wipe my lipstick off and just leave it stained. So it works perfect for me for that. The last thing is, where'd it go? Oh no, I lost the last thing. Of course I did. Where'd it go? Here it is. Is the Starlooks. This is the Celestial Ultra Gem Longwear Eye Pencil. As for Longwear, their claim is absolutely correct. As for an eye pencil, I absolutely disagree. It's too stiff to wear on your eyes. Every time I try to use this on my eyes, I feel like it's not very smooth and very buttery. So you're gonna have to be pushing pretty hard on your eyes, and I don't want to do that. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be pushing pretty hard on my eyes. When I was able to get it a little bit on, it does stay for a very, very long time. When I swatched it on my hands, it would stay for a very long time. Like, it was hard to actually get the swatch off unless you took it off right afterwards. So I think it's a nice formula if they would have somehow made it smoother. It's just a little too stiff. I feel like it's more like you're using a pencil, like a #2 pencil, and trying to draw that on your face, and that doesn't work because it's too stiff. So I think if they would have made it a little bit more smooth, it would have been better. So far for me, out of the box, I absolutely loved this brush in particular. I really like this because I think this is going to be great for the summer, and I love the Kristofer buckle, the lipstick. So for me, would I pay $21 for these? Yeah, I would, because I know this is pretty expensive. It's not super expensive, but I know it's up in the $20 range, and then Luxie brushes are pretty pricey as well, and the lipstick is very nice. So technically, if I would have just gotten these, I'd be like $7 per item. So I'm not upset about that, honestly. So those are the things that made me the happiest. The Festival palette, I think, is kind of just mediocre. It's not my favorite. The other brushes are just mediocre, and then of course the eyeliner I think is no good. I think that is not going to be a good eyeliner for anybody unless you can find a way to get it to go smooth. For some reason, I cannot get it to do that, so it's not my favorite. So now we're going to bust into 2 boxes, guys. So we have 2 boxes to unbox. Anything that I have duplicates of, I'm going to be putting to the side. I'm going to be using those for giveaways in the future. So the first box we're going to undo is right here. The boxes are smaller. Do you guys notice that? Like, look at this. The boxes have changed size. I don't understand what's going on. I'm like, why is it long? And I don't know, it feels different. So they've done something different to them for sure. So the first thing I see is the little paper in here, and it says make waves. So this is going to give you all the pricing information on all the products that are in the box. So the first thing I'm pulling out is from Steve Laurent. So this is a Posh lip gloss. Ooh. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see how fancy the package is. See if they can beat out the other one that we had last month, the lipstick from last month. Oh my gosh, I can't get it out. I'll push it from the other side maybe. There we go. Oh, that's a really pretty color. I love that color. It's like a nice nudie, like a peachy nude. Let's swatch it and we'll smell it. Oh, it smells like sweet, but a little bit like, I don't know, like not really medicinal, but like alcohol or something. I'm not real sure, to be honest with you. I can smell something different in there. So there's what it looks like. It's like a nice nude peach shade. So that is going to be perfect for the summer. I love these types of shades because I think they're effortless. You can throw them on and I feel like your lips just look good. So I am very happy about that. The price on this one is the Steve Laurent lip gloss. It says 1 part balm and 3 parts silk. The Steve Laurent gloss is never leaving your favorite purse. Formulated with creamy lip softening texture, this one-of-a-kind hybrid gel and oil will moisturize and hydrate your lips with just one swipe. $22 for this lip gloss. Wow. That's like Sephora pricing. I wonder if that is sold at Sephora or Ulta. I'll have to check that out. The next thing is from Becca. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I think I have a full size in this. I'll have to double check my collection, but I'm pretty sure I have a full size. This is not a full size, and I'm pretty sure we were supposed to all be getting full size. No, that's not true. That's not true. Boxycharm does not promise everything full size. Some things are like deluxe, so this is deluxe. So this is a ½ ounce, so it's a decent size of a sample. So let me open it up here and I'll show you guys how big it is. So here's what it looks like. Oh, this is the one I have, and this is a really good one actually. This would be perfect for travel since it's a squeezy tube style. So the other one, when you get it, like if you buy it in the full size, it's like a glass bottle, and I hate traveling with glass because I think it's dangerous. So it says it's $18 for this size right here. It says prime and prep your skin with new Becca Primer First Light Priming Filter, Backlight Priming Filter, or Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. It creates a perfectly smooth canvas for your foundation for all day makeup wear. And like I said, that's $18. So $18 for this size right here. And that sounds about right because I think it's like in the $30 range for the full size. So that's very cool. I might have to take that with me on vacation because it's like perfect squeezy tube and it's not going to break in my suitcase. The next thing is from Glam Glow. So we have something from Glam Glow. We have a nice big package here. This is the Gentle Bubble, the Daily Conditioning Cleanser. Ooh. The packaging is like real sparkly. I like that. It's like psychedelic almost. So here's what it looks like. This is a really big size, guys. If this is a face cleanser, this is awesome because this is a nice, decent size. This is the Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Cleanser. Gentle, but make it bubbly. This daily conditioning gel cleanser gently but effectively cleanses your skin and dissolves makeup. Oat amino acids condition while the vegan formula with apple extracts, vitamin E, and green tea extract bubbles up to deep clean and remove impurities. Soap, fragrance, and SLS and SLES free. All skin types approved, and it's $28. That's not bad for Glam Glow, 28 bucks, because their stuff it's typically kind of expensive. So I'm gonna smell this. oh, don't open it like that. So don't try to twist it because it's just gonna make weird noises. So let's see. Let's put a little bit on my hand here. I want to. Oh, it's nice and like opal-like. I don't really smell anything. Either my sniffer's broke or it just doesn't have a scent to it. So no, I don't smell anything. So that's good because I know a lot of people don't like for their cleansers to have any sort of fragrance, which is me. I don't want my cleansers to have a ton of fragrance to them because the fragrance is actually not good for your skin if it's like an added fragrance. If it's like a natural fragrance, then that's different. But if it's an added fragrance, that's not good for your skin. So the next thing in here is from Ciate. This is the Eye Luster Cream Eyeshadow. Ooh. So everybody's jumping on this cream eyeshadow train after Stila did it. Stila came out with their glitter and glow and their shimmer and glows. And now I think Too Faced has some. And now Ciate has some. So this is in Cupid. So let's see what this looks like. So here's what it looks like there. It's like a nice sparkly shade. It's like a purplish. Let me swatch that. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty, guys. Look how pretty that is. Wow. Wowza. That's really pretty. And it's nice and smooth. We'll see how it sets. I'm going to leave it on my hand here. We'll see how it sets to see how it would set on your eyes as well. So this is the Ciate London Eye Luster Cream. Your new Ciate London's Eye Luster will help you create long-lasting, shimmering eyeshadow looks. The metallic glittering liquid shadow can be swiped on for full coverage luster, blended out for a sheer sparkle, or applied over any eyeshadow as a topper. And it's $22. So I think everybody's, like their glitter type of products like this are about that price. Actually, I think Stila's are 24 or 25. So these are actually just a couple dollars cheaper. So if it's good, then that's great. We can save a couple bucks. And then, oh, one more thing in here, guys. The last thing in here is from Alamar Cosmetics. So Alamar, I think, is a brand that was somebody that worked at Boxycharm, decided to create her own brand. So this is from that brand right here. So I have not seen it anywhere else other than Boxycharm so far, though. I'm pretty sure she has a website, but I've never gone in there to look, to be honest with you. So let me cut this open. It's got a little piece of tape on here. Oh, it's blush, guys. I thought it was going to be eyeshadows. So these are blushes. They're really pretty, too. So, and they have the little symbol in here, the Alamar symbol. So let's see what it says about these. It says, Alamar Colorette Blush Trio. Get your blush on with your new Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. Formulated to glide effortlessly over your cheeks with this buttery smooth, highly pigmented, and completely vegan formula delivers a sun-kissed flush without the damage of rays. So that's cool. That's really pretty. So we got a really pretty peach color and then a darker, almost orange color, and then more of a rosy shade here. I don't know if they're coming off on camera correctly or not, but that's the shades. So we have Seclusion, Isla, and Toasted. So I'm excited about trying those. I always love a good blush. So that was everything in the first box here. So I'm going to put that one to the side, and we're going to pop open the second one and see how they compare. See, are they different? Do they send us different things, or they're the exact same? I don't know. So I did sign one up under my name and one up under my husband's name. So kind of throw them off a little bit. Maybe that would give them, it might be a little bit different, but we might get the same thing. I don't know. So far I'm seeing something very similar. The Glam Glow. So we have another Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Daily Conditioning Cleanser. Again, this was $28, so I have another one. If this is really good, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I probably will not put it into a giveaway. I'll probably keep it and use it for my own skin. But if it's something that doesn't work for me or whatever, then I will put it into the bag for somebody else. That sounds terrible, but honestly, I love a good cleanser, so we'll have to see about that one. The next one is the Ciate London Eye Luster Cream Eyeshadow, and it's in the shade Cupid again. So I will pass this along just because I know I can't go through two eyeshadows at the same time. So this is going to get put into a box. And what I'd like to do is maybe once every couple months go ahead and take all the things that I get from boxes that I don't end up needing because I have duplicates of, and just do a giveaway with them that way. But I'm going to stick this to the side for a future giveaway. So I have another one of those. And then it looks like something different. So we have a brush. We have a brush, and it's from Aesthetica. So I'm not so keen on the Aesthetica, to be honest with you, because I feel like they're more of I think you can only purchase them through Amazon is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know, I'm not super, oh man, it's really bent up too. Look at that, it's got like a wave. Looks like my bangs, how they used to when I was like a teenager. Did you guys ever do that wave hairstyle where your bangs were like pushed up like a wave on your head? I did. So that's what it kind of reminds me of. But this is a brush from, what did I say, Aesthetica. So let me grab the paper out of here so I can read you guys the information about this, because this is a new one. It says, with synthetic fibers that allow for maximum control, the P12 face brush is perfect for creating a seamless look. $27. We'll try it out, and I'll tell you guys if it's worth $27. I may have to wash it to see if I can reshape it though, because right now it's a little misshapen. Maybe if I just, no, it's not really working either. So we might have to wash that one. And then the next thing in here is from Orza. So this is another different thing. So this is Orza, O-R-Y-Z-A, Orza Beauty. So this is, I don't know what it is. There's no package or anything other than just that. So let me grab the paper again. This is a top gloss. It says the Opaline top gloss from Orza Beauty is a weightless and waterproof lip topper, adding an extra dimension and shimmer to your lips. Layer over your favorite lip color for an impactful lip look, or wear alone as a subtle gloss. And that is $14.99. That's not a bad price at all. So if this is really good, then I may have to order more, because I love shiny like lips. That's one thing that I really do like. So let me try this out here, and we'll smell it as well. It doesn't really smell like anything. Oh wow, it's really pretty. Can you guys see that? That's pretty. It didn't leave much of a shine though, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of it just went away. Is it just me, or did it go away? I don't know. I'm not seeing much there. But either way, we'll continue to try it. And then the last thing in the box is another Alamar blush palette. So we have two blush palettes. So I have one of these to give away, and then the Ciate, this right here, to give away, and the Glam Glow that may end up going into a future giveaway. Not anything soon, so don't try to, won't have any information below for this video. It'll probably be like after I've gotten a couple boxes from Boxycharm and gotten some duplicates a couple times. That way I can give somebody a good package. I don't want to just send out 3 items, so I would like to send out a good size package. So let's try this out here, the Ciate one we left on my hand, to see how good it did. Oh yeah, it definitely set, so that's awesome, because I know sometimes they take a while to set. It's coming a little bit off on my finger here, so that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. So either way, I think it definitely is going to be able to work for your eyes. It's going to set, and shouldn't move around too much on you, as long as you give it a chance to dry. Maybe use a fan or something to dry it off with. So I do have a lot of products to review with you guys for next month, so I am excited. We have some lip glosses, we have an eye product, we have a blush palette, We have some face cleanser. So we have all kinds of goodies to talk about. So anyway, I'd love to know if you guys like this, where I'm going to be doing 2 from now on and then setting aside some goodies for you guys. Or if you prefer for me to go back to just the 1, because I thought this would be a good way to kind of see what the differences are in boxes. So in the numbers I got on mine, I got the number 10 box because I'm not sure how many boxes there are. But down in the corner here, mine says number 10. And then I have the number 6. So I have the number 6 and the number 10 boxes. So that's kind of cool. So I did get 2 different boxes, just not a whole lot was different in the box. So we'll have to see how that goes in the future. If it continues to be like a lot of like very similar things, or if they kind of vary them pretty drastically, we'll have to find out. Anyway, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, your opinions on Boxycharm. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.